section 2 right now. In chapter 2,
Yes.
under the subtle learn the strategic no, you write about this idea that to-do lists,
Yep.
goals, they feel easy and they feel safe. But
Yes.
big, gorgeous goals may feel terrifying.
Yes.
So that line I really loved and I still loved it. But can you talk about how saying no is actually a form of saying yes to something bolder, more aligned, a more
Mhm.
that version of yourself that you're working towards?
I always feel like the big yes that we're going to say to our biggest goals that we're probably the most afraid of, but that big yes is made up of a million no's. It's all the little things that you need to say no to in
Mhm.
order to like invest in yourself, invest in that goal that you want to chase. And when I say invest, it might be money, it might be time, it might be learning, it might be a combo of different things. But that's really where you need to say no. Like if all you do is, you know, those weeks when you finish the week and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. My calendar was super full. Like my life, I don't know, even know. It feels like a blur, right?
Yeah.
If we live every single week like that, we are not going to work on our big, gorgeous goals. We're just trying to keep our head above water for all the things that are on our plate. And so
Mm.
we have to like clear up some of the things on our plate to make room for the big things we want to chase,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? And it's really easy to clean out your inbox, clean out a cupboard at home, drive your kids a million places instead of finding a carpool. Like it's really, really easy to do things that are distracting to creating time, you know, or even I think of that like binge watching a show. We
Right.
all, you know, you sit down and you watch 5 episodes of something. Well, what if you watch two?
Yeah.
You know, like, but it is things like that where, you know, when you're at your busiest, you still have the leaking of time and things like that. And so it's
Right.
really starting to be intentional about pulling things back in a little bit so that you have that opportunity to invest in the big things. Because the 2020s have told us anything. Like we're almost 6 years into this decade. And I remember a year ago thinking, gosh, like this is the 5 year mark. And the last 5 years, the first 5 years of this decade felt like not a lot happened, not a lot moved forward, right? Like
Yeah.
there was a lot going on in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, do you want to sit at the eve of 2030 and feel like you lost a decade?
Jesus.
Because it'll happen, right? Like
Yeah.
that.
And that just reframed the decade for me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're right.
we need to be intentional.
Yeah.
And it be part of being intentional and working on our big gorgeous goals is saying no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. What is one boundary you wish more women would set when pursuing big, gorgeous goals? One boundary.
I think it's the more of the like believing that you're worth it, believing that saying no to things in your life and creating time for you to work on something, believing that that's worth it, that you are worth that time and investment.
Exactly. Exactly. That's well, that's what I try to embody as well because my life definitely improved and keeps improving
Yep.
the more I realize that I have gifts to give to the world, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And it's
I have gifts.
your destiny to go out there and give them to the world. And
Exactly.
unless we want to pursue that destiny, we will hold ourselves back from it because sometimes it feels scary and sometimes it feels like you're not really sure what you're supposed to be doing and
Mhm.
you don't know what the next step is or but if we leave them at the side and we don't give them that like attention and love and nurturing that they need, they're not going to grow and move forward and unfurl into the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
We are the catalyst. Here's